All right, everybody, welcome back. We're live here for the 6 o'clock game, which has the Team Saskatchewan, the U19 AA, against Team PEI in the white. I got a little assistance. My homeboy from back home, Chris Clement, commentating with me today. Thanks for helping out, Chris.
Anytime. Glad to do it. Yeah,
so the only game for Team Saskatchewan today, Chris, I know you were checking out the schedule. I don't know, did PEI play once already today?
Well, let's take a look here. You're right, I did have the schedule up here. Give everybody an update on some of the scores. Why don't we just run through what the scores were for today?
Sure.
All right. Hard to believe it's already Tuesday, but it is.
Well, it's only Tuesday as well. That's the other thing.
True.
If you can believe that.
All right. Well, the day started off with, of course, Team Sask beating Ontario 3. That was an exciting game this morning. Then right after, we had Ontario 1 beat Saskatoon 2-1.
That was Team Ontario, yeah?
Team Ontario, yeah. Ontario 1. Then Quebec 3 beat Ontario, Quebec 3 lost to Ontario 2. We had New Brunswick 1 beat Quebec 1, 5-4 in overtime.
Oh, that would have been a good game to watch.
Oh, for sure. We had Alberta 3, that's Sherwood Park, beat Nova Scotia 1, 6-2. The Ontario 4, the Kitchener Wildcats team that we played, beat Quebec 2, Rib Sud, 3-2. But I think a lot of people kind of considered it a bit of a shocker.
Yeah. Well, there was a big shocker just before this game, The Calgary Rogue, Team Quebec beat Calgary Rogue fairly handily.
Fairly handily, 6-2.
Yeah, a little bit of an upset, I would consider that.
Well, and they haven't won a game yet.
Okay, Team Quebec?
No.
Or the Rogue?
The Rogue.
Oh,
Calgary,
wow.
Calgary 2 hasn't won a game.
Calgary, typically some of the stronger teams in Canada as well.
I think they're 0-3. We also had Manitoba 1 beat, of course, Alberta 2, the team that we were just talking about.
Yeah, that was another impressive. Good for the Prairies when you see the Team Manitoba and Team Saskatchewan doing well. It says a lot about Prairie Ringette.
100%. We had Alberta 1, Team Alberta, beat PEI 3-1, so that's the team that we're just about to play here.
Okay.
Alberta 4, that's a Calgary Havoc, did beat BC 1. They beat them 5-2. Nova Scotia 1 lost to Quebec 3.
Okay.
By a score of 5-7.
Man, how many games are on that list?
Quite a few. Ontario 1 versus New Brunswick 1. So New Brunswick won that game, and so New Brunswick 1 versus Alberta 1 or Ontario 1. That was a score of 4-2 for New Brunswick. And of course, the game that we just saw, Quebec beat Calgary Rogue.
And as you can hear, a ton of games going on throughout the week, and that doesn't even include the NRL games. I'm not going to ask you to get into those even.
Well, we won't even get into that, for the poor heat. But the game on the other sheet of the ice here in the same complex, we are in the Tony Graham Recreational Complex, is Ontario 4 versus Ontario 3. And I think Ontario 4 is winning 3-1. Can you see over there?
Yeah, it's 3-1. 6:33 left from what I can see.
So again, that would be, I remember there being some debate among some of the fans saying that Ontario 4 should have actually been Ontario 3.
Wow,
according to the
probably so close in standings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, 35 seconds left here in the warm-up, and we'll get ourselves underway. A big thank you to all the sponsors here, Gatorade, Government of Canada, Ringette, and Athena Ringette. They have their booths set up here at the event, so you can check out the products there.
Government of Ontario, too.
Yes.
They put in some cash.
Absolutely. So as I had mentioned here, PEI is the visiting team in the white and Team Saskatchewan in the classic green, the home team. I had to get Chris in here. This is my, it's my 6th game in 2 days, I think. Just jumping from rink to rink, but thanks to to Ringette Canada for allowing me to volunteer my voice to commentate the games. I really enjoy it, and it's like I said, it's nice to have my compadre Chris with me. We do most of the Bandits, who are Team Saskatchewan, we do most of the commentary for those games. So I'll get my roster out here, Chris, and I'll try and ensure that we get proper coverage of both teams, as we know the Team Sask quite well.
Well, good for you. I just normally call the numbers.
I was doing that for a while, and some of the names can be pretty difficult to pronounce, and they've been so kind to hand it to me. So PEI is going to start with the ring. This is 48. No name. Oh, they do have name bars. And Park steals that and passes it over to Turcotte. I can't figure out how to turn off the music in here yet. This is Parks in behind the net. Turcotte going to look to shoot. Passes it down to the side of the net here to Sam Muir.
That's better.
Muir, yeah, there we go. Music's done. Turcotte, crossbody shot, deflected there by, looks like number 46. Here we go.
Saskatchewan coming out hard.
All right, Chris, here's our team list. I'll just hold this so we can both see it. Now, Team PEI pass up into the neutral zone. That was to number 51, and Marley David. Picked off here by Ermel. Ermel skating in behind the net. Challenge there by number 50, Sophie Gallant. Ermel up to Turcotte. Turcotte sends it into Meyer. Oh, almost had it in front of the net. Meyer around the far circle.
Yeah, 1 foot closer and she would have had a great chance.
Yeah. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for Meyer. Hodges is going to circle around outside the ringette line. Pass down low to the post, one-timer there by Muckalandry.
Make this goalie work. I think that's a model for this game.
Yeah. Speaking of goalies, 58, Livia Weatherby getting the start here for Team PEI, and between the posts for Team Saskatchewan is Brooke Bell. So Meyer out there still. Meyer guiding some traffic. Muckalandry, oh, nice little deception play there. Thought they were going to go to Clement. It's a one-timer pass in the middle. It's PEI now. Into the neutral zone. Clement can't stab it. Chris has a daughter on the team too. That's number 2 on defense is London Clement, Chris's daughter. Hannah Bork up to Meyer. 42 is Maya Gallant. Bork in deep for Hodges. She stretches for it. 57. Grace Trainer with it. Now PEI with an opportunity here. 54 shot high. I think Bell got a piece of it, but no reset.
Great chance for her.
You got, here's 52, passes it over. Hard pass to catch there for 41. That was Marion Myers. Meyer into the middle. Seymour checking with 55. No penalty call there. Up here to 52. 52, that's Brielle Matheson. PEI with possession of the ring here. 52 with a shot, turned away by Bell with the blocker, and they get the reset. Here's 47 for PEI. Coming in on an attack, goes for the backhand and interrupted there in the crease, and that'll be goalie ring. Bell drops it for Seymour. Seymour cuts to the middle. Pass up into the neutral zone for Martinson, just off the mark. Hustling in on the chases, Heerspink. Pass into the zone, that's going to go 2 lines. Seymour is going to gather that up. Up to Heerspink, onto the boards. Heerspink to come up with it. Great effort there by Ingrid. Ingrid in deep to Thorson off the boards. Here's Adria. Adria tries to get inside with the backhand. Nice little tuck and drag out into the crease. Oh, nearly went in the crease. And Thorson right on the check on the goalie ring. Hooking,
there's going to be a call.
Yeah, hooking call coming here, I believe, to Adria. Delayed call, 51, up to 90. Oh, that's 50. Sorry, Sophie Gallant. And that's,
Not sure why they blew that there.
Yeah, me neither.
4 in?
Potentially. 4 minutes, three and
Rink's
a half
gonna stay
minutes have
there.
gone by, yeah. Thorson into the bench on the hook for 2 minutes. Offensive free pass here is going to be taken by Annika Saulnier. PEI now looking to set up an attack. Pass across, intercepted nearly by Parks. Parks chasing on 45. Here's PEI now into some open ice. 44 for PEI in white. Out there on D is Ermel and Faneuf. Shot clock winding down, turned over by Muir. Nice pass there by Muir to Ermel. Ermel elects to chomp a little bit of time off the penalty there. Nice check in there by 57 on Parks, but Parks keeps the ring. Parks going to take a shot here potentially. No, she holds on to it. Nice defense there by Ella Taylor. 7 on the shot clock. Goes for the pass in front. Parks is going to get an opportunity here. They got the reset shot just wide. Here's Muir. Drops it to Clement as a line change is made. Meyer line is coming on here. Here's Meyer. Tucks it in behind the goal line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Meyer with a shot and a good save there by Weatherby.
Goalie's looking good.
Yep. 57 in white up to 54. Short pass. Nice back pass here. 54 in tight, just off the side of the net, and they get a reset. 30 seconds left in the penalty. 4:45 in the first quarter.
Good positioning by Brooke there on that shot.
Drop pass. Here's Bork. Hits Turcotte. Bork's going to slingshot up the ice. That was Meyer calling for it. Meyer now looking for a pass into the zone up to Clement. London in as the D for the offensive time. Seymour picks it up. She gets tripped up in front of the net, and Clement's got it again. Goes for the reset shot. Delayed call there, and that'll be a goalie ring.
She just reached in a little bit too deep into the crease.
Weatherby, wait for an outlet pass. She throws it out.
Free ring.
Yeah, gobbled up by Hodges. Good speed by Hodges to pick it up. Muckalandry's coming out there. Drop for Muckalandry. Muckalandry lunges through. Nice defensive play there by PEI to shut it down. 51, back pass. Heerspink, nice pickup there by 47. That's Ella Chason. Here we go, an attempt. Nice pass. Oh, great post pass. An attempt on the one-timer. 57. Shot right on. Brooke Bell with the save. Dropped in behind the net. Oh, Heerspink with the back pass intended there for Meyer, or for Faneuf.
Yeah, race for this one.
Muckalandry. Here's Hodges on a one-on-one. Takes it outside, tucks it in. Nice effect, moves there by Hodges. PEI now with the ring. Looking to break into the neutral zone. 46 here.
Sharp looking jerseys for PEI, gotta say.
Oh, ooh, contact in the corner, and Nat goes down, and be a penalty coming, I believe, to PEI, number 47.
Neither player worse for wear
on
that collision.
That's Chason.
Early on, a couple of PEI players collided in that first shift. Looked actually pretty dangerous. But again, neither one seemed to be worse for the wear.
Martinson gives it to Thorson. Nice shot, screenshot, and a nice save. Here's Sam Muir. Muir tries to bulldoze her way through. Martinson with a shot. And the first goal of the game goes to Martinson with the assist from Sam Muir.
I wasn't even expecting her to shoot.
Yeah, me neither.
Not sure the goalie was, and just a brilliant shot right over the shoulder, I think.
You betcha.
gonna say there have been a lot of stoppages up to this point.
Yeah.
Pretty quick, clean game so far.
You bet. Only 2:30 left in the first quarter. Tight angle here. Tough for us to see from our perch here. Here's 52. Shot. Oh, that almost looked like it went in from our angle.
Crossbar, I think.
Curtis into the corner. Nice check in there by PEI. Curtis stepped on the ring there, I think. Coaches for PEI wanting a call on that one. More contact there with Curtis.
Ref was right behind the play there. She didn't have a hope in seeing that.
PEI with the ring here. Looking for an angle of attack. She gets through. Nice shot. Just high and over the net. 52 again with the ring. Couple moves. Big rebound. Kicked out by Bell, and they send it over the net. PEI was in the crease there, I believe. Brooke Bell drops for Ermel. Ermel into the neutral zone for Thorson. Thorson able to escape that check on the boards. That's up to Martinson, the goal scorer here for Saskatchewan. Thorson, she gets inside looking for a backhand. Off the crossbar.
I thought that was in.
Yeah, off the crossbar and off the back of the goalie. They're letting them play here. That's for sure. Little extracurriculars afterwards as well.
Just as soon as I say there's no stoppages, all of a sudden we get a bunch of stoppages.
PEI now into Saskatchewan's end. Being guarded by Meyer. Bork's out there with Clement on defense. Back pass here to number 50. For PEI. Pass across. Oh, gets a stick on it. Oh, what a great save by Bell.
Great save.
Great opportunity there by PEI. Faked the shot, but Bell was able to recuperate and get in front of it. This is Meyer now. Meyer with a shot and a great save there by Weatherby. Pass up into the neutral zone. Into the far end. Bork's going to chase after it. Man, lots of contact here. Gets a reaction from the coaches again. Can't say I don't completely disagree with them either. Clement. Pass to Parks. Parks going to spin and shoot. Just wide. Penalty now coming to PEI.
I didn't see the penalty.
I didn't either.
Frustration penalty maybe behind the play.
Looks like there's a bit of frustration happening already, but that is the end of the first quarter. That was a quick quarter, like you said, Chris. Not many stoppages. A little bit of rough play
near the end, I think. Otherwise, it was pretty clean.
Yeah,
for most of that period.
Yeah, it'll be important for the refs to keep that under control right away. They're having a bit of a discussion, I think.
I was talking with one of the coaches of the other teams, not to be named, and he kind of described PEI as being a little bit like the Saskatchewan of the East Coast.
Very well could be.
I'm not sure what that meant, but
actually,
that was good or bad.
Yeah.
So
I think the one referee warned both benches
about complaining, maybe.
Well, either that or just to clean up the play a bit if they feel it is a bit rough. Good on the refs there to bring that to their attention right away. Unless, maybe not. I think they're going to put one more second on the clock here. Yeah, sorry.
You're bang on.
That was my mistake.
Yeah. But Adria to take the shot.
Yeah, you'll see both teams pile a whole bunch of people in front of the net. Maybe leave one open to try and draw some of the defenders away. I don't think there's enough time for a one-timer off the draw here, but my recommendation is just a low shot. See the PEI player getting her stick down in anticipation for that low shot.
They'll both do that, likely.
If Adria can pick a spot here. Oh, that one almost got through, too.
Nice save.
Yeah, great save.
That must have been what the conversation was about, that extra second.
So a little bit of rough stuff there in the first quarter. I think as I had mentioned in some of the previous streams, when you don't see a team, and this is the first time you see them, that first quarter is typically a bit of a feel-out period. Just kind of see what team strategies they have and how the teams play and make adjustments from there.
Yeah, the first 8 minutes, I think, that's what we saw for sure. And then things started to act up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right after that goal, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see a little bit. You'll see the adjustments there at home and in the play likely in the second period. Now they've got the first period out of the way and get a little bit of a feel for how each team plays.
So we have, we are missing one of the coaches for Team Sask, but she's on her way. She is en route, probably watching the broadcast right now.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Our missing coach for Team
Saskatchewan. Yeah.
She is. I'm sure she's watching. If she can watch, she will be watching. I'm sure of it. And a happy birthday to her.
Yes, indeed. Yes, for sure. Here's Spink, pardon me, up to Muckalandry. Oh, a nice intercept there and a stick in a lane by 49. Over to 53 for PI. Hodges with some good speed, giving chase on that ring. Short pass, dangerous pass on the boards. Nice pickup and a nice one-timer pass to 53 here with an attempt. Here's 42 on the rebound. She holds the ring and takes it for a bit of a skate and a shot wide of the net. Seymour into the boards. And PI comes up with it. Here's 53 again with a shot wide. 13 on the shot clock. Couple good attempts there for PEI. Going to take another shot and a nice save by Bell, and they'll just hand that into Bell in her crease and they'll drop it.
They like shooting from distance. That's
it looks like it. Fanouf up under the boards. Here's Muckalandry.
There's a chance.
Nat coming to the end of a long shift here. It looks like she's going to slow things down. She might need a line change here. Seymour, shot right on. Hoping for a rebound. That sent out Muckalandry with a good hustle there to get that. Here's Muckalandry now. Seymour heads off and Thorson coming off the bench. Here's Adria. She's bumped. Nice defense there, tied up by PEI. She comes out with the ring with a spin move and holds onto it. 26 seconds left in the penalty. Pass to the post to Sam Muir. PEI just sends it down to kill a little bit off on that penalty. Brooke knocks it into the corner for Curtis. Curtis intended for Martinson. Just out of her reach. Sam Muir, pardon me. Tried to pick it up. Here's PEI. 45 to 54. 54 with a shot. Shooting quite often from Brooks' right is where most of those shots are coming from. 10 seconds here on the shot clock.
Line change.
47, gets inside. Gets knocked down. Come up with the rebound. Get the reset. Cross to number 50 here. Another pass, cross ice. Fake and a shot, and that's blocked by Ermel. Curtis gives it to Brooke, gives it back to Curtis. Curtis hits the brakes and goes the other way. Caitlin Curtis looking to spin out of trouble. Pass into the neutral zone. That's Meyer up to Martinson on a break. Martinson, couple deeks. Oh, lifts it over the net. Martinson had an attempt for her second goal of the game. Nice effort behind. That'll be a Team Saskatchewan ring.
Great chance for Marty there. Maybe a little bit too much time.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. Parks to start with it. The free pass over to Turcotte. Turcotte sends a shot towards the net wide, and Hannah Meyer picks it up. Meyer now. Cross ice pass to Turcotte. Turcotte with a shot just over the glove of Weatherby. Parks going to try and dance her way through with 6 on the shot clock. Nice defensive play there by PEI to turn the ring over, and PEI heads the other way with another slingshot play. Have to watch for that. That's the second time they've done that. Teams that do that on the regular usually have success. Here's Bork. Bork with a shot. She gets hauled down. Collision.
Yeah, there's a call.
That's going to be a boarding call. Or a body contact, pardon me. Nice effort there by Bork. I like to see when the defense get to jump into the play. Oftentimes the goalies don't see the defense shoot too often, so if they have a really good shot, they can't read it, right? Read and react to that.
Don't get a lot of eyes on it, that's for sure, in any particular game. Lucky to get 1 or 2 shots at most.
Muckalandry over to Seymour. Seymour in behind the net. Oh, good read by PEI on that pass. The Lucy pass. Here's Muckalandry again. Hodges with a couple fakes, but good D being played here again by PEI. Clement into the zone. Goes for the reset in front. Hodges jumps on it, 1 second on the shot clock, and that'll be a violation. Weatherby with it, good coverage here on the goalie ring from Team Saskatchewan. Nice moves here by 48 to escape the pressure. Up to 41, nice one-touch pass back to 48. PEI, good pressure being put on by Hodges. Force them to send one into the corner. Seymour on the check, has to be careful with her stick. Shot incoming, just over the net, 3 on the shot clock.
Rifled that one.
That'll be a shot clock violation. That's a pretty quiet shot clock. Bell will deliver it to Sam Muir. Up to Thorson. She gets spun around. Here's PEI on the drive now. They take it in behind the net. Line changes are happening for PEI. Pass across. That angle shot. Not going to score many from that angle. Be good to see that. Even just a fake shot and a pass through the middle. Switch it up a bit.
Nice quick play there.
Here's Martinson. Behind the net, nice defensive body positioning by PEI. One thing I find with these Eastern teams is they're quite strong defensively.
I have seen very few weaknesses on any of the teams we've played yet so far.
Yeah, all very, very skilled teams here at the National Championship. Here's Spink. Slides it across to Phaneuf. Phaneuf, good patience, chooses Muir. Sam in behind the net with Martinson in front. Here Spink's going to come in. Here Spink, carry that. She takes a peek at the shot clock. 4:05 left in the second quarter. Shot clock winding down. Here's Meyer. Meyer, still a little bit of time left. That's going to get intercepted here by PEI. PEI neutral zone play. That's turned over. Turcotte sends it up. Nice stab by Parks. Parks with speed. Takes a bump and keeps on going. Parks in the crease.
Good drive there by Parks.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and that's going to be a boarding penalty here. That's a 4 minutes for boarding on Parks. Yeah, that's a dangerous play. You got to be super careful. Obviously not intentional, but anytime you make contact on the numbers near the boards like that, most certainly going to be called a major penalty for 4 minutes.
PEI with an opportunity here.
You bet. So Team PEI with the ring. Number 50 behind the net. Has a player in tow. Shoots it across the ice. Nice attempt at a pass across for a one-timer. Here's a shot. Nice block by, that's Curtis. PEI again. A couple nice moves. Here we go. Nice shot and a goal. Nice individual effort there by number 50 for PEI to tie the game up. Sophie Gallant, the goal scorer.
Yeah, defense had a shot blocked. They've actually been blocking quite a lot of shots this weekend, or I guess this week so far.
So that major penalty to Parks will be fully served, so she does not come out of the penalty box on a major penalty. Seymour sends it into Muckalandry. She's got speed to pick that up. Team Sask now probably just going to rethink the penalty kill here and probably kill as much time as they can. Take a quality shot when it's available.
Try to get that rebound.
Ermel. Drop pass. Muckalandry with a shot right on. Saved by Weatherby. Here's 57. Up into the neutral zone, guarded by Curtis. Curtis. Oh, could have got too many players on the ice there. Close to the change at the door. 41 with a drive. Nice defensive body positioning, pardon me, by Nat.
Nice save.
Shot right on. That's Curtis. Up to Sam. Sam. Nice pass to Clement coming off the bench. Short pass up to Bork. Again, liking seeing Bork get into the zone. Muir with a shot right on and an easy save for Weatherby. She dishes it down to the goal line here. Up into the neutral zone is 53. No name bars on PEI. That would make our jobs a lot easier. PEI with an opportunity. Hannah gets a stick in that lane and turns that one over. Hodges, good patience to hold on to the ring. Doesn't force a pass over the blue line, but doesn't have anyone to pass to. Being pressured. Board pass. Nice defense by PEI. Creating another turnover. Here's 45 with a drive and shot over the net. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 1:06 left in this second quarter. That ends up in the crease of Brooke Bell. And she'll drop it down to London Clement. 1:19 still left in that major penalty to Parks, which seems like it's taken an eternity to expire. PEI here now with an opportunity. Nice moves and a nice attempt. Oh, that bounced off the crossbar and right behind Brooke. She's able to pick it up and deliver it, although it's turned over.
Yeah, it got behind her for sure. Almost flipped in behind her.
Nice effort there by London. Over both lines here. Thorson on the check. 20 seconds left. Tip there by Thorson. Hurstbink respecting the drive and chooses to defend, which is a smart move. Back pass into the corner. 4 seconds left here and a shot. Nice save by Bell. Bell with a fake, and that'll bring the second quarter to an end.
We're going to have 25 seconds remaining on the power play for PEI. Thinking more about that analogy with PEI being the Saskatchewan of the East Coast, and really, when you think about it, they probably have to travel. Much like Team Sask, right?
Well, and it's something to be said about the provinces like our own, with smaller populations that produce, some of the high-quality players that do come out of those smaller provinces. So, it's always tough for provinces like ours and maybe even like PEIs to come and do well at events like this, but it's all about developing the game and making the players better. So
I'm not sure if PEI has ever hosted nationals, but I think they should. We've been there a couple times, and it's just a fantastic province.
Where's Dieppe? Is Dieppe in?
That was Moncton, New Brunswick.
Oh, that was New Brunswick. Okay, yeah, okay.
I think. Pretty sure it was.
Our Canadian geography is not very good.
We don't get out much.
Yeah, we don't. We're a couple old dads. We just like to golf, and that's about it.
Oh, let me tell you, the golfing in PEI, top notch, my friend.
Top notch, indeed.
Top notch.
All right, so we're all knotted up at 1. I still think I don't think we've seen the best out of both teams yet. But I think that will progress as the game goes on.
Well, 1-1 game. It's way too early to say next goal wins, but it kind of feels that way a little bit.
Yeah. This is Team PEI now with the ring. I can't quite see. Oh, there we go. There's 52 there. Pass across. Nice. Stick in a lane there by Evelyn Fanuff. She's going to pass it up to Seymour. She squeaks through on the boards. Gets it up to Muckalandry. Muckalandry holds on to it, recognizing that her partner was covered. Muckalandry outside the ringette line. Penalty is now expired, so we're back to even strength. Martinson, quick shot, just glanced off Weatherby and into behind the net, and Seymour picks that up. Here's Sam. A little pirouette behind the net. She still has it. Screen, or a pick being set there. But nice defense there by PEI. Slingshot again. There it is. Here's Spink in there to defend, and nice back check there by Muir.
PEI getting more aggressive in the neutral zone, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, Ingrid's stick is broken. Yeah, so anytime a stick is damaged, or even if you lose a tip, typical rule is you gotta just drop the stick and get off the ice. But if you possess the ring with a damaged stick, then it'll get blown down right away.
Oh, she's taken 2 for that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, I was gonna say if you play the ring with a broken stick, it is a penalty. I didn't say it because I thought I was gonna be wrong. I don't know what exactly the call is on that. Maybe a delay of game. Either way, PEI to take advantage. Here's 42. Trying to dance her way into the defensive triangle. 53 with a lunge. Nice defense there being shown by Meyer. I think Meyer's had probably the best defensive play of the year that I've noticed so far. Speaking of defensive play, what a great individual effort by 42.
It was real close chance there.
Yeah, great job. Picked the pocket. Curtis swarmed again.
PEI's pressuring that triangle a little bit harder in the second.
Nice shot just over Brooks' glove. PEI now seem to be in control of the pace of play. They're going to make, that was a great shift for that line. But some fresh legs will come out. Here's 47. Takes a bump from Curtis. Myers out there with Ermel. 51 down to the post. Shot. Rebound right in front. Picked up by Meyer. Meyer, good recognition, sends it in. As there is a penalty, 53 seconds left. Pass into the neutral zone. 51 up to 49.
Yeah, PEI getting more creative down low.
Indeed. Nope. Yeah, late penalty call there.
That's another call.
That's no good. That's going to be a 3-on-2. Seymour is going to the box for a cross check. All right, 30 seconds of 3-on-2 here. Let's have a look at PEI's strategy here. Obviously, the 3-on-2, difficult to defend. Let's see how they perform here. Good opportunity, a scoring chance for sure for PEI.
London and Hannah, I think, on defense. (54, 57, and 50). Our reporters paired up with number 5.
Shot over the net. Pass up front. Nice stick in the lane there by Londons. 15 seconds left in the 3-on-2. Here comes a shot. Oh, that was a beauty of a shot as well by number 54. Ada Manning with a go-ahead goal for Team PEI.
Not much Saskatchewan could do on that one.
Yeah. At this level, it's almost certain that a 3-on-2 will result in a goal. Mir just a little off on her timing on that pass. Picked up here by Bork. Up to Turcotte. Yeah, PEI showing some grit. Great defensively. That'll be Team Saskatchewan Rink.
Yeah, girls have to remember the earlier point. Be aggressive, but be careful around those boards because they're going to call it.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously for safety reasons, but here's Spink. Sends one in to Turcotte. Turcotte can't get the stab on it. Up into the neutral zone, guarded by Heerspink. Heerspink's going to come make a second effort with a new stick. Here we go, it's 54, season opening, just wide. 6:12 left in the third quarter, 58 seconds left in the penalty. Shot wide of the net, 6 on the shot clock. Here Spink picks it up. She spins out of trouble, but she's picked up right away.
That 54 again?
Yep.
Made the play for the turnover.
Good effort there on that line again. I think that was the same line as before. 36 seconds left in the penalty. 53, one-timer attempt potentially. Nice pass back. Gets loose. 9 on the shot clock. 45, shot blocked. Right on the doorstep was 53, and that squeaks in.
I didn't get a clear eye on it, but it looked like she got it, and it might have just rolled in.
Yeah,
behind
I
her.
think Brooke got a piece of it for sure. All right, a little clarification there at the scores table, and it'll be 3-1 PEI. Ermel now. That dump off the free pass, it looks as though PEI has picked up on that and are defending it well. Retreats back into the neutral zone to open up some ice. Checking at the blue line there. 49 picks it up just before the blue line. Pass out here, Parks picks that off. Mucklelandry lunges to it. Short pass up to Meyer. Pass intercepted by PEI. Picked up just before the blue line up to 47. Nice move by 47. Had the open shot, but good defensive play there by Ermel. Curtis. She'll head out up to Parks. Checked right away. Batted into the defensive zone. Pass up here to Ermel.
A tip pass work there.
Yeah, here's Hodges, cuts in. Met right away with some pressure at the Ringette line. Hodges fakes the drop to Seymour. Gives it off to Martinson. Martinson with a shot, that's blocked. 7 on the shot clock. Hodges is gonna take a shot off the side of the net, and they get the reset. Natalie with the rebound. Seymour now gonna come inside, get a shot, that low shot. Low end of the net taken away by Weatherby. 3:50 left here in the third quarter. Good defense there by
There's
Bork.
another call coming.
Maybe holding on Bork maybe, or interference potentially. Penalty trouble plaguing Team Saskatchewan here in this game.
Definitely not a slash.
Here's 54 with a shot. Brookie with the save. Nice rebound pick up there. Nice deflection. Pass in front. PEI in control. Saskatchewan unable to come up with the ring here. High stick.
I think she got her stick up in the hands.
Yeah, maybe.
On that play.
I think that's going to Bork. All right, 3:12 left here in the third quarter. PEI in the white, up 3-1. Another power play opportunity here for PEI. That's 41.
Important kill for Saskatchewan here.
Yes. Nice pass. Oh, here's Spink. Knocked it into the crease of Bell. Gives it to Sam. Here's Muir. Cross ice pass here to Phaneuf. Tries to force one up. That's a penalty coming here. Boarding call here. And that will negate the one player advantage for 24 seconds. Anyways, at the end of the PEI penalty. All right, let's see what Team Saskatchewan can do here with the 4-on-4 play.
Ingrid's the defensive player inside now.
Drop pass there to Thorson. Try to kill a little bit of this penalty off for Team Saskatchewan. Sam in behind the net, 8 on the shot clock. Here's Sam, effort. Nice save there by Weatherby in front of the net. And I think Ingrid might have been in the crease there. 55. Now looking to transition into the neutral zone. Pass, that goes across 2 blue lines. Hannah touched it and PEI comes up with it. 2:04 left, 53. Looking for a friend to pass to. Cross ice pass interrupted by Phaneuf. Ava Lynn up the ice. Oh, Thorson taken down into the corner. No call on the play. Support pass across to Heerspink. Heerspink with it up to Thorson. Thorson taken down.
There's a call.
Still got to keep playing here though. Possess it here and get 4 in. Or give it to the opposing team for a 3-on-2.
For a 3-on-2, I was going to say.
All right, so an opportunity here for Team Saskatchewan on a 3-on-2. Coaches with some last-minute instruction.
Parks, Turcotte, and Muckle Landry.
There's a pass. 37 seconds left in the 3-on-2. Shot up high. That's delay a game by the goalie. So yeah, that's going to be a penalty. So in Ringette, if the goalie pulls the ring from outside of the crease into their crease, that's considered a delay a game, and it's a 2-minute penalty. So now we will have a full minute. What do we got? Because we got 3. Do we got 3 in the box?
We got 3 in the box.
So when there's 3 in.
So 2 minutes, 30 seconds, unless there's a goal, right?
Right. Yeah. All right. So advantage here, Saskatchewan. One-timer. That goal, that's a big goalie in net, Weatherby. She seems to move quite well. Parks to Turcotte. Back to Parks. Here's Parks now, gonna skate in. Oh, had that shot ready and loaded up. Parks to Turcotte. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Parks. Parks to Turcotte again, one-timer. And that just climbs on top of the net.
Saskatchewan ring.
So a quick line change here for Team PEI. Okay, and a little bit of a switch up here. So the penalty, the third penalty doesn't start until the first penalty had expired. So it's still 2 full minutes of 3-on-2. Seymour tries to go through, pass to Thorson, couple fakes. Shot just wide. Martinson, Seymour, had Thorson open on the corner. I would like to see a little back pass there. PEI is going to try their best to get it out of the zone. That'll be Team Saskatchewan Ring.
Good work by Adria there.
All right, Martinson with a shot right on. Easy save for Weatherby. Seymour, shot high over the net. Here's Thorson with a fake and a nice goal there by Thorson. Great shot there by Adria. I like the little bit of deception that Adria had there, looking at Natalie at the top, kind of froze the goalie and then just sent one right upstairs.
A little bit of a touch of Connor McDavid there, I'd say.
Yeah.
6.2 left on the clock.
1 minute 19 left in the penalty here still. That should put light a bit of a fire here for Saskatchewan heading into the fourth quarter.
Well, they'll have 1:12 to play with on the power play. Lots of action in that period, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think PEI actually had too many penalties up until they had that run of 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty clean, you know, considering the start of the game.
Kind of a rainy day out here in Ottawa today.
Yeah,
but warm.
Yeah.
No snow, unlike back at home.
Back home, yeah, we got a big dump of snow a couple days after we arrived. Hopefully it's all gone by the time we get home.
Big shout out to my father-in-law, mother-in-law for shoveling our driveway.
You can always count on the family to clean up the mess.
Right?
That's right. All right, 10 minutes left in the game here in the fourth quarter. 3-2 is the score. Again, PEI in the white jerseys and Saskatchewan wearing green.
Well, Saskatchewan not entirely unused to being in a one-goal game. Every game so far has been a one-goal game.
Yeah, some very close games for us for sure. This is Bork. Drop pass to Clement. Clement sends it in deep for Turcotte. A little adjustment on the center ice free pass has opened up some passing opportunities there. Nice stick in a lane there by 57.
PEI uses those sticks so well.
They do.
Triangle.
Here's Parks with the pass. Right to Turcotte with a one-timer to tie up the game. What a great goal there. Parks to Turcotte.
Well, if you can't sense it over TV, you can sure sense it in the rink here that the mood has changed significantly.
Yep, as it does with goals. There's PEI, 48 now. Saskatchewan with a little bit of momentum and a backhand shot saved by Bell. Good coverage on the goalie ring there by PEI.
Definitely PEI has been more aggressive as the game's gone on.
Yeah, for sure. The 2-on-4 check and the pressure in the neutral zone has been a little difficult for Team Saskatchewan to deal with. PEI now. Cycling in behind the net, 42 in front. Clemet's out there with Meyer and Bork. Pass across, 42 with a shot and a nice save by Bell. She picks it up between her legs. Good coverage again. They're going on a, I think they might even, well, Hannah was open there. I thought they were maybe going on a man on the goalie ring. To throw different options at the goalie on the goalie ring just to confuse them a bit. Results in turnovers just like that. .51. Take it in behind the net. Hurspink and Meyer out there with Phaneuf in the defensive triangle. Shot right on. Nice save by Bell. Oh, Hannah Meyer falls, and 50 has an opportunity. She spins. Nice pass onto the post there. Amazing that they didn't go into the crease. Here's 51. Pass right to the middle. Oh, and it squeaks through. Pass intended. Got past, but rating right on the doorstep, I believe. There was number 50.
Yeah, I don't know how it squeezed through all those bodies, but it did.
Yeah. Good awareness. And just keeping your eye on the ring the whole time there by number 50 in case it does come through.
So unlike in the first period, it doesn't feel like this will be the last goal.
Yeah. Here Spink sends it in to Martinson. 4-3 is the score. 8:23 left here in the game. Oh, pass intended for Thorson for a one-timer. She just lost the handle on it. PEI sends it deep into the corner, and that's going to get picked off here by Heerspink. Heerspink moves it into the middle. Gives Nat some direction on a pass right back. Good choice there by Heerspink to hold on to it. Thorson's going to get a step or two in and a sharp angle shot.
Dangerous shot.
Here's 54 for PEI, moving it into the neutral zone. Oh, nearly carried it over the blue line. PEI now still with the ring. Seymour out there with Curtis and Ermel. In the defensive triangle, here's 54. Oh, pass, or a shot deflected wide. I think Nat.
Not sure why they blew the whistle.
No, I thought they were going to give actually Seymour a penalty for a cross check at the top there. Team PEI with the ring. Back pass here to 42, up to the top. 45 just couldn't grab it. Turcotte's going to chase after it. PEI comes up with the ring, 18 on the shot clock. 7:12 remains in the game.
Katie and Ave on D.
42 in, shot just over the net. Curtis spins out of trouble. She's gobbled up here right away. Curtis has got to get moving. Up to Parks. She just off the tip of her stick. A collision there. Parks has still got it.
Multiple body. Here's a chance.
Right. Oh, what a great pass from Turcotte to Parks. A no-look back pass gets a rise out of the Team Sask bench. Here's Parks again with some speed. Checked right at the Ringette line. She's in trouble. Here's a foot race with Bork. Bork turns.
Good
gets
patience
it up
there.
to Muir. Yep. Into Parks. Parks spins. Nice pass to the post again. Parks to Turcotte.
Did not see that pass coming. I thought she was shooting the whole way and elected to pass, and that was the right call.
Back-to-back one-timer goals from Parks to Turcotte. We've seen a lot of that this year, haven't we, Chris?
Just a few times.
Haley is almost automatic on the corner on the one-timer. She showed her skill there. Here's PEI now. The PEI fans getting the drums going in support of their squad. 15 on the shot clock. 4-4 is the score. Drop pass here. Shot, a nice kick save by Bell. Tied up in front. Good defensive play by PEI, and that'll be PEI's ring. Offensive free pass.
Nervous tension in the rink.
It's either that or I'm just got a bad rink chill.
No, I'm feeling it too.
PEI with the ring. Number 50. Looking for an opportunity to shoot. Fakes the back pass. And shot just wide. Number 50, I believe, probably one of the key players here. Backhand pass intended for 50, just wide. Tries to go off the side of the net, no reset. Tries again, gets the reset the second time. Bell hits Meyer. Up to Muckalandry on a streak with Meyer. Here's Meyer again. She's gonna, holds on to the shot. Nice defensive body positioning there by PEI to keep Hodges from the ring.
Again, not sure how nobody went into the crease there.
Nice, again, more defensive efforts here. Here's 54 with some speed, shot, and that goes in.
What a shot.
That was some great speed there, shown by number 54 to jump on that open ring. Seymour slides it over to Pierspink. 5 minutes left in the game. Drops to Phaneuf. Phaneuf up to Thorson. Thorson. Tried to hit Martinson on the post. Ella Martinson now. Over to Seymour. Close proximity there. Pick coming here from Thorson. Seymour tries that low reset shot. 57 for PEI. Up into the neutral zone. Check by Phaneuf. Good job by Phaneuf to get back into position. PEI able to move it into the far end. Seymour's got it. She gets taken out. No call on the play.
Surprised by that one.
.41 post pass to 52. Nice stick in a lane there by Martinson. Here's Pierspink. Thorson just misses the stab, picked up by PEI. Nice check in there by Martinson, but a good effort by PEI to escape that. Keeps it from going into the zone. Pass across, what a great pass, and what a nice save there by Bell. Bell had to be sharp there. Catch the deflection. Phaneuf turns the other way. Passes it up here. That's Turcotte. Turcotte spins. Board pass up to Parks. This line has been dangerous. Here's Sam Mir. Here's Turcotte. Shot. Off the post. Ermel turns, picks that up. A forced pass there by Turcotte is picked off. 3 minutes remain. Shot and a nice save by Bell. That slides into the crease. Tries to get it to Curtis. And Team Saskatchewan was in the crease.
Crease violation.
PEI was in the crease, pardon me. Bell trying to hit Meyer coming across. Parks up to Curtis. Parks is going to get on her horse and head up the ice. Here comes Parks. In tight, off the crossbar. Nice moves there by Parks. Here's Parks again. She's going to get inside. Looking for the pass. She holds on to it. Nice defense by PEI.
The old skinny red defenseman makes another play.
Turcotte with a blast. Picked up by Parks. Parks has all sorts of time. But she holds on to it because they got a reset. Nice decision by Parks. 2:01 left. You might see Bell head to the net once we gain possession.
No indication yet.
Pass. Forced pass there. Picked up again by Turcotte. Turcotte tried to shoot. I keep looking over to the bench to see if Bell's going to head in. PEI able to keep it alive. Minute 32, 5-4 is the score for favor of PEI. They're going to look to kill some of the time here. PEI has actually pulled their goalie.
Interesting call.
Interesting indeed. Well, you get the extra attacker in. It's an extra body to possess the ring. Slashing call coming to PEI. That's going to go all the way down to the other end. Oh, that's on us.
That's on Saskatchewan.
That's on us. All right. Not an ideal time to take a penalty, but I think we're going to see a timeout being called here by Team Saskatchewan.
Well, we've seen just about everything in this game.
We sure have.
Another one-goal game for Saskatchewan.
All right, a little strategy being spoken here from the coaches on Team Saskatchewan. Ideally, what I think we will see is if we can possess the ring, get it in the other end, or Team Saskatchewan get it in PEI's end, you might see the goalie come out.
I think you would see that for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, the key is getting possession.
Yeah, and PEI, what they're going to try and do is to hold on to the ring and try and kill as much time as they can. So they'll just send it into the corner and try and gain possession of the ring. Nice work there by Clement. And I don't think that's coming our way. In a move it or lose it scenario like that, I thought PEI had the ring.
I don't disagree. I had a pretty good eye on that. I don't think Lennon actually had it for all that long.
So you'll see a lot of pressure here coming from Team Saskatchewan. They'll chase the ring for sure. Bork gets it in. One player back for PEI. They're going to need to do some aggressive chasing here to capture that ring. Number 50 just skating around with it. Lots of passing is going to happen here. And that's a penalty coming to Saskatchewan. PEI now doing a great job of maintaining possession of the ring. That's Seymour, I think, going to the penalty box again. Just some, oh no, it's not Seymour.
No.
Just the way she was skating there, I thought it was her.
London.
Just undisciplined play, I think I would call that. But I mean, when the pressure's on, you're just trying your hardest to make a play.
Another timeout. Oh, quick timeout as the refs talk to their scorekeepers.
Oh, 2 penalties. Natalie is in the box.
So they're going to, interesting to see if what PEI decides to do here with this. Just pass it around. And kill
Oh,
it
definitely. Yeah,
seconds.
that's. I mean, on a it's 3-on-2. They could literally. I mean, I don't think that would happen, but pull the goalie and put a 4th in. You could do that too, but there's really no advantage to that.
I can't see them shooting.
All right, PEI just looking to close this game out. There's a pass. 9 seconds left. That should all about do it unless we can get the ring out in the other end.
There you go.
Here.
There's a chance.
Adria with a shot, long shot, and again gets it on net. PEI comes away with the win. That was some good action in that game.
Back and forth.
You bet.
Knew they were going to be tough. PEI with a close game against Alberta earlier today.
For sure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
See you in the next one.
yet. He is now. Thank you. This is it, right? This is the last game for you? This is the last game for you? This is it, right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You're Earl?
You betcha, yeah.
Yeah, Chad.
Chad, pleased to meet you, Chad.
You as well. How'd you guys do this morning? Who'd you have?
Scotia, Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Got him.
And yesterday?
6-2, I think it was.
And yesterday, who'd you have?
That's a good question. I actually have 2 kids here, so I keep getting them mixed up.
Uh-huh. That's a lot. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of Ringette.
And how have you guys been doing? We tied the first against them because I was talking with him. So
Against
Ontario.
Okay. We had Nova Scotia the first day, won, and we had who did we just have? We had Team BC and won on that as well. But yeah, that was a little bit better game. Nova Scotia first game, I don't think they played their best, but yeah, it's good back and forth. So
Yeah.
amazing.
And we come all the way here to play each other again.
Yeah,
Battle of Alberta.
Yeah, well, you know you're going to
Yeah.
do that anyway, right?
You
It's
bet.
going to happen, so. Good. You want to,
I'll just call when we go. When we have possession.
Okay,
and then
perfect.
you go the other way. Is that how you've been working it?
I've been on my own, so however you want to do it, I'm
Oh,
fine
this
with.
is the first time you paired up?
Well, I did it with another, like one of the other moms, the first game, and then last game I was basically on my own, had a grandpa from the other team that just kind of jumped on there for fun.
Oh.
So, yeah, but that's fine, whatever you want to do, so. Yep, we're good to go. Amazing, good. Okay, I think we got quite a few people already on, so welcome. Yeah, we're up to 53 on the feed already, so welcome to tonight's game against Sherwood Park in Calgary Havoc. Second game for both. Sherwood played, sorry, Earl, who did you say you
Nova
played?
Scotia.
Nova Scotia with a win this afternoon. Calgary just came off a win with Team BC, so Battle of Alberta here, like Earl just said. Come all this way to battle again, so here we go. So Havoc into the offensive zone. Rollis on the half boards. Fires it over to Faulkner. Faulkner with a quick shot. Little test early on. Sorry, Earl, who's your goalie?
Brennan.
Brennan?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Oh, we come with Preston. Preston off the boards up to Caesar. Missed it. Come to Addy. Addy off the boards to Ash.
It's a good pickup.
Ashley around behind. Up the side. Across the top. Spins. Gets checked. Violet along the boards there.
Free ring comes up.
Here comes Caesar. She loses it.
Good pickup. Good battle so far. Mitchell coming out. Doesn't like what she sees in the neutral zone. Going to loop back around. Fires it over to McKnight. McKnight all the way down. Hard passing to Heisey. McKnight goes to get her own rebound. McKnight over to Heisey on the half boards. Heisey makes a move. Good defense by Sherwood. Takes that away.
Brennan's got it. Brennan gives it to Vi. Vi along the board. She loses it. Picks it up again. Now she's got it. Up off the boards to Kale. Kale into the neutral zone for Case. Case spins, releases. Far side. Peyton picks it up. Peyton McLaren drops for Casey. Douglas splits him. Goes down. Penalty coming to Calgary for that. Body.
A little bit of a body. Mitchell, maybe? Number 3? Nope, number 7, Brighter.
All right, Bridget with the look in the ring. Got Sadie on the boards. And Sarah with the screen. Bridget winds up, fakes, goes to the boards for Sadie. Sadie in behind. Up the side, across the top, drops for Bridge. Bridge has got it. Down deep, cuts in front, gives it
Good
Sadie.
pass.
It's hard to see down there.
Yeah, good battle on the half boards there. Calgary does come up with it in the neutral zone here. Howie's looking for a pass down low, out of the reach of Anna. Sherwood comes up with it.
Abby over to Emery. Emily.
Lots of vowels there. Lots of vowels, Earl.
Up to Bridget. Bridget to Haim cross. Sadie. Sadie Brisbane. Emily Hawks. Hawks sends it in to Addie Marks. Addie in behind, gets a reset.
Goalie free ring, picks her up to Rawlis in the half boards. Rawlis looking for some help in the neutral zone. Far side over to Howie. Howie's gonna looking deep. Over to Brookie on the side, little bounce pass off the boards. Brookie does come up with it. Good pass over to Seuss. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Susie living around on the half boards, trying to find some quiet ice. Got a little bit of a lane there. Oh no, good defense with Sherwood Park.
30 seconds left in the Calgary penalty. Brennan sends it up to Avery. Avery up to Stevens. Ash in to Caesar. Caesar leans in, shots fired, saved.
Grease.
It'll be the Powers ring. Case with the look. Kale with the screen. Peyton on the boards. Case takes a look. Calgary's ring. I guess we must have touched the crease.
I didn't see it actually. A little tight up here, so. Gwenny over to Mitchell. Mitchell's looking around behind the net. Looking for some help in the neutral zone. Quick dish up to the neutral zone to Faulkner. Faulkner's looking far side. Nobody there. He's going to skate it in. Far pass, drops it in. Mitchell picks it up. Mitchell looping around. Drops to Faulkner. Faulkner, little shot. Good save. It's off the blocker. Ashley's able to pick it up. Trying to get a shot off. Puts it on net.
That's Danae along the boards, fighting for it.
I don't know. We can't see. It's
Can't
right below
see,
us.
Yeah. Can't see. It's right below us, yeah. Yeah, that side's so nice, and this side's so tight.
Yeah, it is. It's like we're right over top of it almost here. Well, look at the grandma's even looking through it.
Grandma's got to look through the...
They're not tall enough to look over? Husmanis with the free ring for Calgary. Goes on the half boards. I don't know who that is. Rive? No. Ashley. Over to McKnight. McKnight picks it up. Oh, Sherwood's down a stick. Sherwood defender's down a stick. Number 13, Earl.
Emily
Dropped
her stick.
McKnight gets shot off. Good blocker save. Ashley's able there to pick it up. A little bit of a reset. Down low, same side without the defenders on the stick. Oh, comes back up to Ashley. Great pass, gets by her. Now she's going to battle back for it here. Tries to dump it in. Sherwood comes up with it.
Ooh, Sarah at the blue line. Pardon me.
Little battle there, little battle on the blue line. Think they're giving it to Calgary. Looks like it.
Yeah.
.5:22 left in the first. Oh, somebody needs to get the ring. Little miscommunication. There you go. Susie comes up with it. Coming along the half boards. Got Percival down low. Drops her off to Percival. Looking back to Susie. Comes up to Rivet. Good stick by Sherwood. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Percival looking for a reset. Trying to get it in there. Another good stick by Sherwood. Sherwood battle along the half boards, we think. Oh, Susie comes up with it. Gets the reset. Battle a little bit behind the net. Looking for some quiet ice. Percival looping around on the half boards. Percival down low. Quick shot. Good save. Rivet's able to get that quick one-timer off for the reset as well. 4.5 left in the first. All the way across to Susie on the half boards here. Calgary getting a change. Susie drops it for Mitchell.
Ooh,
Mitchell, quick
top
shot.
corner. Sniped it.
Up over the shoulder. I didn't see it.
Yeah, up over
Thanks,
the shoulder.
Brett. Shout out to Brett on the ISI Live here camera. Give me a little replay. Oh, it's a good shot. Not a lot of room there. Managed to squeak her in. 4:25. Calgary gets the first goal.
All right, Violet starts us off here now. Violet over to Danae. Danae sauces up the boards. In deep, Casey's down and up. Got it. Casey comes out, up the boards to Panny. Goes back in, comes around on her forehand. Up across the top, fakes it back.
Drops it there. Brighter jumps on that ring. Up into the neutral zone. Sherwood's there to pick it up though.
Casey coming back in, Case to Kale. Kale protecting the ring around the net. Waiting for some reinforcements off the bench. Kale goes far side
Great
for
pass.
Bridgie. Comes back up the boards, takes a look. Zig, zag, down low, bang! Oh, misfire, click of the gun.
Good spin
Kale
move
fires
and a
again.
shot off. Couple great chances by Sherwood there. Oh,
Gabby at the blue.
somebody's
keeps it
down
in.
a stick as well. Little 2-on-0 here, looks like, coming in. Breaks it up there. Landers, quick up. McKnight to Howie. Howie goes in. No goal.
No goal.
I don't think
Four in.
I don't think it was a goal. I think called a 4 in here.
I think he did this.
I think it was 4 in. What do you got, Mr. Brett? What do you got?
No, there's no.
One,
Oh,
two,
1, 2,
3.
Where's the fourth?
I don't see the 4 in.
I thought I saw him do this.
So did I. According to the replay, we didn't see it, but must have been out
Could've
there.
been
They
just
called
off
it.
screen, yeah.
Little battle in the neutral zone. Sherwood's coming up with it. Go ahead. Earl.
Sarah. Oh, there's a penalty coming to Calgary.
Little hooky Hookerson, I think.
Brisbane's got it at the blue, dumps it in for Bridgie. Bridget, down low. They set up for a 4-on-3 here. Bridget, Ash, down low, backhand.
pass.
Crease violation.
Great behind the back pass to get it down low on that weak side. That was fantastic.
Nice move.
Looks like Sturchy. 2 minutes or less for the hooky Hookerson at 2:43 in the first. Calgary with a defensive free ring. Fires it back up to the neutral zone. Sherwood picks it up easily. Battle along the half boards. Rawls battling. 3-on-1. Still pushing. Still pushing. Loose ring. Sherwood comes up with it.
Here's Addie.
Back to Morissette. Good battle on the far boards. Morissette winding her up. Good defensive play by Sherwood too. Slows her down. Dumps it up into the neutral zone. Susie's there. Rawls and Husmanis. Rawls going to take it below the ringette line. 10 seconds. Rawls looking for a pass up front. Husmanis picks it up. 7 seconds.
Ooh,
good stick. Sherwood's right back in the attack.
Up to Casey. Casey dumps it in for.
Mitchell was there before to pick it up. Calgary's back in the attack in the neutral zone. Good stick to break that up. Mitchell had a step. Look at this, it's running and gunning.
Avery to Kale. Kale at the blue, takes a look. Sends it in, Ash. Ash goes behind the net. Waiting for some other reinforcements. Ash drops for Kale. Kale Preble, shot save.
Calgary picks it up, Mitchell. 1:15 left in the first. Looking for some help in the neutral zone. Charlotte Landers with a good pick up there. Charlotte looking to dump it between the legs. Good stick. Number 12, Sherwood Park.
Danae sends it up. Sadie up and in to Kale.
Love the pass off the boards. I say that every game. I don't think we do enough of that in Ringette.
In front, bang. Oh, nice save.
50 seconds left in the first. Gwen drops it for Landers. Quick up to Brighter. Reve in the neutral zone, picks it up, good stab. Sturchy's penalty's over, back to full strength. Percival down low to Brighter. Looks like another 4 in, I think.
4 in,
Calgary. Having some difficulty on that, I think, coming off the bench. The little penalties, everything else. Everybody's excited, jumping in that ringette.
Yeah, wanted to get in there.
.30 seconds left, Earl.
Emily over to Abby, back to Emily. Emily off the boards and in.
Yes. Good battle along the half boards. Sturchy comes up with it. 20 seconds left. Man on pressure by Sherwood. Sturchy's coming up. Fires it up to Percival in the neutral zone. Percival over. Little give and go. Sherwood's there to break that up. Good defensive play again.
8 seconds left.
Another
Ships
bounce off the boards. Rolling in the neutral zone. Gonna get one shot off here, maybe. Time's running out in the one.
That's the end of the first.
That's pretty good. Back and forth. Pretty even, I think.
Good, yep.
Couple penalties there. Shout out to ISI Live. Brett's on his 8th game of the night. His eyes are square. Barely standing. He's got 17 energy drinks behind him, folks.
Get this man another energy drink.
But he's still going. Shout out to the 109 people watching tonight.
Some of the other event sponsors we have this week are Ottawa Tourism, Government of Ontario, RBC Wealth Management, Booster Juice, and McNally Gervin LLP. Thanks to all the sponsors who helped put on this great event.
Here we go. Sherwood to take the free ring. Start the second.
All right, Preston Thomas with the ring. Over to Ave. Ave up and in.
Quick stick by Husmanis. Husmanis quick up in the neutral zone. Morissette's making a break for it. Comes up with it. Wallace there for some support. Kelly finds the skate to Husmanis. Goes back over top. Bouncing ring. Sherwood's going to come up with it, Earl.
To the boards is McLaren. McLaren into Caesar. Caesar's can't get a shot off. Great defending by the Calgary team.
Gueni up to Rivet. Sherwood's right on them immediately. Up into the neutral zone. It's going to send. Oh. Susie had a look. Wallace was in. Susie passed her back to Husmanis. Husmanis back over to Seuss.
Calgary's pulling the goalie for a 4-on-3. Late penalty coming to the park.
Okay, I didn't see Narma. Must be along the boards here. I didn't see.
Right here.
Okay.
Dene going to the sin bin for that collision as we were exiting the
right
Calgary
here?
zone.
Is that what it was? They called
right
that one?
here,
Okay. Yeah. You're not even shaking, Brett. Really good job on the camera. 8 games in. Good for you. Hey?
It's been a long day.
All that caffeine. Avery coming off the half boards, looping around behind the net. Faulkner on the far side, drops it for Percival. Percival drops for Faulkner. Faulkner makes one move, little move. Oh, off the crossbar. Sometimes you got to be lucky to be that good.
Goalie's best friend.
Sherwood comes up with it.
Emily up to Kale. Kale spins at the boards, releases over to Abby across the blue. Abby goes in, around the net, up the side, gets a reset.
Whoa, little surprise maybe there. Bounces out, Ryder comes up with it.
Bridget steals it, Bridget
Good
back
stick,
in.
Good stick. Oh, and they're playing little give it to me, give it to you.
Bridget comes in with it. Bridget behind the net.
Oh, Heisey blows a tire. Oh, good pass.
Press, cross crease over to Kale. Kale, Patty's at the Ringette line. Protect the ring. Now she comes across the top, fakes back, fires. Got blocked.
Quick stick by Mitchell. Over to McKnight. Oh, quick little pass by Heisey. No look. Right into Sherwood. Same thing back there. We're playing that game again, Earl.
Yeah, back and forth.
Good battle along the boards there. A little bit of a yard sale, both of them going down. Nobody's coming up with it. Heisey coming up with it, going around, gets it in the crease. Ice is slippery.
It is. That it is. Brennan's ring. Brennan takes a look, sauces it up to Avery. Avery at the blue, takes a look, across the ice.
Wow, right back in that neutral zone. Little slick pass, and McKnight's with a quick shot. Just shoots her wide. Coming around back over to Heisey. Heisey down low to Husmanis. Husmanis can go for a little bit of skate. Howie's thinking about going in, crossing that Ringette line, but those defensemen, sometimes they don't want to do that.
Park penalty's over. 5-on-5 again.
Rivet, good shot, good save.
Brennan sends it out to Ash. Ash up the boards. Sadie, both sides are going to call that.
I don't know, it looked like she didn't pick it up until she was over, though. Might have went off her skate, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Calgary, free ring. Husmanis to take it. Over to Seuss. Susie on the half boards. Gonna loop around. Try the Joe Sakic. Driving to the top of the circle. Husmanis drives down low. For the backdoor one-timer for Rivet. It's a pretty good play. 6:34 in the second for a 2-0 lead for Calgary. Not everybody gets the Joe Sakic reference. I appreciate that, Earl.
That was good. All right, here we go. Violet over to Dene. Dene takes a look up the boards at the blue, back to Vi. Vi takes a look now, dumps it deep into Sarah. Behind the net goes Peyton.
Good rub out on the boards. Ooh, maybe a little bit long.
A little bit too much.
A little delayed penalty.
Sin bin.
Yeah. Yard sale. There's sticks on the ice, kids on the ice. This is awesome.
Yard sale.
Can you throw some music on? How does this work? ISI should have a little button there. Be perfect. So 6:13 in the second. Sherwood's got 2 for rubbing them out on the boards, I guess.
2 minutes for McLaren.
It's a pretty good play, like maybe a little long, but. Faulkner on the half boards, looping around below the net. Ashley close to Faulkner, Mitchell far side. Faulkner trying to get it down low. Good defense by Sherwood Park. Mitchell races over to it. Ashley's at the top. Asia doesn't like what she sees. She's going to loop back around. Faulkner down low. Looking for lane. Back up to Mitchell. Goes all the way through her. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Down low to Avery Ashley. Tries for that shot. Goes wide. 3 ring. 30-second violation.
$1:30 left in the penalty to Peyton. Brennan ships it out to Emily. Emily up. Caesar. Caesar takes a look back into M.
Better gets her stick on it, slow it down there.
Can't
right
see.
below us on the half boards here. Sherwood has it.
Up comes Bridgie. Bridgie dumped it back. Caesar. Caesar fired.
Off
Dink!
the post. Good shot.
Goalie's best friend again.
Mitchell coming out, looking for some help. Sherwood doing a good job stocking in that neutral zone. Gets her over to Percival. Percival looks far side. Goes over to Brighter. Brighter's going to dump it off the boards. What a great pass off the boards to Percival. Percival with the shot right off the face. She's okay, folks. Bex to pick it up over to Mighty McKnight. Marin drops her back to Bex. Bex, little trouble picking it up. Searchy's there to support. Down low to Percival. Red gloves over at the top, over to Heisey. Heisey's going to make a move. Blows it tired. Still gets a shot off.
Brennan sends it out to Preston. Preston's having trouble stabbing it. To Calgary's ring.
Rivet on the free ring. Susie on the half boards. Husmanis in front of the net, stocking her up there. Here we go, a little bit of movement now. Rivet over to the half boards. Susie. Susie, trick play, leaves the ring there.
Ash up to Addie, back to Ash. Addie's fighting for it. Calgary comes up with it.
Sturchy in the neutral zone. Oh, another little drop play for Susie. She's all tricks tonight. Sturchy over to Rivet. Rivet back into the neutral zone. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Husmanis drives, shoots, gets a reset. Sherwood comes up with it.
Brennan sends it up to Avery, back in.
Both sides? Yeah. Couldn't see it, but guessing, right?
Yep, guessing. Which one's your daughter?
1-5 here to the old fishbowl.
Fishbowl.
You?
33.
33?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Just along the boards there.
Okay, perfect.
Violet gets us going here over to Danae. Danae up the boards into McLaren. Peyton down low to Kale. Kale comes up the boards, across the top, fakes it back, getting checked hard by Calgary. Kale comes in for another look.
10 seconds of shot clock.
Kale across the top to Panties. Takes another look across the top, over to Case, fires! Shot saved by the goalie, nice. Peyton picks it up.
Good reset for Sherwood.
Peyton fakes it back, tries to go across the top, doesn't work.
Mitchell's going to get there, loops back around, support over to Rawless. Rawless going to have a little look-see, up over and nowhere. Sherwood picks it up.
Kale's got it now, getting checked hard by Calgary. Well, we're going to go interference. That was interesting. Oh, Kale.
I didn't see it.
2 for interference there.
Must have been coming across the blue line. 2:58 left in the second. Heisey over to Percival on the half boards. McKnight on the far side, little backhand pass. McKnight comes up with it, back over to Heisey, just out of her reach. Heisey leaps back around, picks it up, down to McKnight. McKnight makes a move, gets shot off just up over the net. Percival drops it back to Heisey. Heisey back to Percival, good play, good save.
Nice passing by Calgary there. Out to Bridgie.
Comes up with it.
Bridgie at the blue to Sadie. Sadie. Back to Abby. Abby up the board. Spins away from the check.
Oh,
That was a good check.
pretty tough to not call that one. I think that's hook. Or they
he's
call it
gonna call
slash.
it slash.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what you call there. A
Felt like
stab?
Abby almost pulled in her stick to make it look better, but I don't know there.
Hey, sell it. It
Whatever
worked.
works.
Absolutely. Hard to walk away from that one.
Yeah, that was good.
4
All
on
right.
4.
4 on 4 here for a minute 17. Ash with the look. Ash to the boards. Somebody's over there. That's Sarah. Sarah comes up and around, back to Ash. Ends up in the goalie's hands.
Quick up from Gwen to Howie. Howie up to Searchy. Searchy up to Susie. Susie going to find some quiet ice. Let everybody catch up a little bit. Husmanis is down there. Susie down low to Husmanis. Husmanis going for a quick shot. Deflected. Little rolling ring in the crease there.
Little rolling ring in the crease. Brennan picks it up, gives it to press up the boards, up to Sarah.
2 lines. Searchy picks it up. 90 seconds left in the second. Sturchy looking for some help. Goes up through the neutral zone. Sherwood comes up with it. Got it wide open here.
Press over to Ash. Smash.
Oh, just gets a stick on it. Smash. Didn't get enough on it. Oh, Gwen gives it right back to her. Howie's there to help. Good stick. Good battle.
Ash comes back with it. Ash in front. Smash.
There's
Stick.
one. There's one.
There's a post.
Calgary, a little bit of trouble here in their own zone. Oh, there's another one.
Penalty coming.
Calgary got lucky. Their first penalty just expired, or it would have been a 3-on-2 situation. Another hook. 51 left in the second. Husmanis, Susie.
No, it will be a 5-on-3 for 37 seconds.
Oh, sorry, that was yours.
That was ours that
sorry.
expired. Yeah, we were 4-on-4 there. That's a 5-on-3 for the Park.
I am dyslexic. It's hard to read which side is which.
Get you,
right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can you have dyslexia with numbers? We're going to call it for sure.
Bridgie down to Caesar, back to Bridgie. Caesar can't stab it. Back to Bridgie. Duhame down low. Oh, click and a misfire by Sadie. Sadie Bridget. Bridgie Sadie. Sadie Bridgie. Bridgie fires.
Right off the face.
Right in the brain. She's okay though.
Driving. There it is. Oh,
Caesar.
good move.
Gets
Good
it in. Tucks it in the corner. Caesar, Sadie, Bridgie.
.23 left in the second. Sherwood pulls within 1. 1:33 left in Calgary's second penalty. First one's negated. Rawless, free ring, over to Brighter. Brighter looking to dump it deep down into Mitchell. Mitchell picks her up. 15 seconds left. Mitchell looping around on the half boards, drops her for Brighter. Brighter's going to drive the top triangle, trying to go down low to Danny. Danny gets shot off. Danny comes back up with it. 5 seconds left over to Mitchell. Mitchell goes high. Sherwood's goalie's there to stop it. That was a great little effort in the last 15 seconds of the second.
Good pressure.
Pretty even game back and forth, Earl, for sure.
It's fun to watch. Fastest game on ice. We'll give a shout out to a few more sponsors. Athena has their sticks on sale at the other rink if anyone needs one. Gatorade, Surgener, Hertz, Dom Sports, Ringette, Nami, and Annabelle. Thanks for all your sponsorship to make this tournament go.
Peyton Chicago?
Peyton, yeah.
Yeah.
Peyton McLaren.
First year, second year, third year?
Third. It's the
Third year,
final.
this is
Yeah,
it.
This is it.
And how old's your youngest?
U16,
first-
so she's
first
15,
year?
second year.
Second year?
Second year,
Okay,
16,
so one's graduating, another one coming up. Congratulations, you got
Thank
3 more years.
yeah, exactly, right?
Oh, amazing. You don't want to retire anytime soon
No,
anyway.
no. And what year's yours in?
Second year.
Second.
Second year.
So you got one more year of this too?
One more to go.
And her name again, sorry?
Brooke.
What's your tender's name?
Gwen.
Gwen.
Yeah, Walker. Yeah, Gwen. .109 left in the penalty still. I got some stats coming in. Looks like 15 shots to 9. Calgary, 15 shots to 9. Pretty close game. Anna drops her down low for Mitchell. Out of her reach. Sherwood comes up with it. Here we go.
Here comes Abby. Abby at the blue, bounces off the boards.
Solid pass off the boards.
Kale and in.
Faulkner gets her stick on it. Anna comes up with it. That was a good stick by Faulkner. Faulkner feeding it up to Sturchy. Sturchy driving, the defenseman. Oh, finds Mitchell, far side, trying to go backhand. Good stick by Sherwood. Oh, Mitchell picks the pocket, comes back out front. Anna with the backhand, good save. Good save. That's it. I'll take that 5 seconds. That was a great save. Ashley taking the free ring. Over to Percival. Percival over to Rawless. Rawless top of the triangle. Rawless trying to go back door to Percival. Percival comes up with it. Rawless going to loop back around. Oh, it's in the skates. Ashley. Sherwood comes up with it. Oh, it's back to the tapboards. Nobody wants to ring.
No.
Percival with a little bit of a shot. Deflection. Sherwood, far side, coming around.
Up comes press, up and out to Caesar. Caesar all the way across to Ash. Ash
Good
gets checked.
stick, good stick.
Up the boards we go. Caesar's got it in front, gives it to Addie. Addie can't handle it.
Mitchell comes up with it. Good man on.
Oh.
Sherwood's all over him. Over to Rawls for some defensive help. Rawls going to go for a little bit of a skate. Looking. Nobody open. Oh, finds Morissette. He partnered. Morissette down low for Mitchell. Mitchell with a quick shot for the reset. Battles in there. Sherwood comes up with it. Back to full strength, Earl. Ooh, something on the boards
sounded
here.
like a boom. Couldn't see it, really.
We got boarding. Looks like it's going to be McKnight, I'm guessing. Sherwood number 4's got some snow on her, so I'm guessing it was McKnight. Yep. So back to the sin bin for Calgary. Almost 2 minutes into the third. Calgary's running into a little bit of penalty trouble.
Got Bridget with a look. Sadie on the boards. Got Sarah with a screen. Bridget goes to Sadie. Sadie goes in around the back of the net. Up the side, drops it back to Bridgie. Bridgie, back to Sadie.
Good pass. Good stick by Landers. Break that out. That was a great pass by Sherwood.
Bridgie's got it now, getting checked. Bridget over to Sadie. Sadie, bang! Nice save by Gwen.
Calling another penalty, I think, against Calgary.
Really?
I'm thinking, yeah. knocking them down in front.
Oh.
Yeah, brighter. 1:30 still left in the first, so it is the dreaded 3-on-2
Yes.
for at least 1:30 or less.
We got Ash, Sadie, Ash. Fires wide and high. Sadie picks it up. From behind, back to Ash. Ash to Sadie. Sadie to Ash. Ash coming in for a rip. Takes a look, fakes,
good
drops,
drop.
fires with Caesar right in the head.
Right in the brain again,
Right
Earl.
in the brain.
Mitchell comes up with it. Happy just to fire it down the ice. 1:05 left in the first penalty. Lots of time left.
Avery coming out with it across the blue to Ash. Ash up and into Caesar. Caesar, Ash, Caesar, Ash, Ash. Down low. Oh, Sadie, another click of the gun. Ooh, misfire.
Able to clear back to the neutral zone, but right back in. Sherwood's firing on all cylinders here.
Down low. Dink.
Post. 35 seconds left in 3-on-2.
Caesar, Sadie and in.
There it is. Back to the far side.
Sadie, Caesar, and Ash. The dreaded 3-on-2, like you say. Those are tough to defend.
That was a full minute sustained pressure on 3-on-2. That's pretty tough in the old defensive legs.
Yeah, Calgary did very well.
And Gwen at the goalie.
Yeah, Gwen was
getting
doing
pulled
awesome.
on both
yeah.
sides. So well executed by Sherwood to make it a tie game, 2-2. 6.5 left in the third, rather. Sorry. Sturchy dropping her for Hallerstuck, past her. Percival's able to pick it up. Good stick by Sherwood. Battle along. Percival takes it below the Ringette line. Looping below the the goal line. Percival over to Howie. Howie's going to get a shot off. Right in the old bread basket.
Right in the bread basket.
Quick pass up by the Tendy. Ashley's able to pick it up over to Percival. Percival, quick shot off
Nice
the
corner.
top of the stick and in. Let's see that replay, Mr. Brett. Clipped the stick, and I think he was going over the net, and it clipped the top of the stick and in. 6:09 in the third. Quick answer by Calgary after that hard sustained pressure by Sherwood.
Abby up and in. Off the boards to Caesar. Caesar takes a look, goes behind. Caesar now up the side, across the top, drops her Addie. Addie down low, Bridgie. Bridget down low, Addie fires.
Good reset, good reset. Battle for it. Jamming away at the side of the net. Calgary does come up with it. Sturchy looking for some help in the neutral zone. Quick up. Howie's there, defensive partner. Howie's going to go for a little bit of a skate. Looking for somebody over the blue line. Aaron pass into no man's land. Sherwood comes up with it.
Oh, bodies.
Another call on Calgary here.
It's rough. Abby up and in to Caesar. Going to set up for a 4-on-3 here. Pulling the goalie. Down low to Caesar, up to Bridgie. Bridgie to Caesar. Nope, Gwen's got it.
All the way through. 5:02 left in the third. Sherwood's going back on that power play. Looks like Howie's going for 2 minutes or less to the sin bin to think about what she did out there.
2 minutes, you feel shame.
Shame. Ooh, and she's the dreaded
Oh,
4.
no. 4 minutes.
They rung her up for 4.
Wow. Ash to Sadie. Sadie goes up the boards. Across the top. Goes around, takes a look, fires. High and wide.
Rawless going over to pick it up on the boards here. I'm not sure. Yep, going back. Their defense partner, Morissette's coming there to pick it up. Running into some trouble. D to D, looking for some support. Cowley's looking to get it over the blue line. Mitchell looking over, fires it over to Rawls. Heisey's coming in late. Mitchell's there to support. Rawls, good pass up top to Heisey. Heisey's going to pick it up across the blue line or the ringette line. Heisey, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Rawls going to try to get 3 set. Misses it. Mitchell going to try. Sherwood knocks her down. Eating up some time on that penalty.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the penalty. Brennan goes to Peyton. Peyton out to the neutral zone for Kale. Kale takes a look now. Sees the boards, sends it over. Peyton picks it up off the boards. Peyton goes in, around behind, up the side. Kale's trailing her. Peyton drops for Kale. Kale zigzag spins, fires.
Good move, save. Good move. Gwenny over to Brighter. 2:40 left in the penalty still. Into the neutral zone for Percival. Percival back over to Landers. Landers back over to Percival. Wide open over here on the far side. It's Brighter. Brighter makes a move, goes backhand. Great save. A little bit of broken play there, maybe.
Brennan sends it up to Peyton. Peyton up to Case. Case into Bridgie. Bridgie
driving.
Ooh, touches the crease.
Good power move. Shades of Jerome McGinley there. That's the Calgary Edmonton reference right there.
You betcha. Iggy.
Brighter coming in. Up to Faulkner. Faulkner over to... No, she's going to carry it herself. Yes, she is going to give it to Searchy. Forward's going to make a change. Searchy's going to eat it up a little bit. Husmanis. Ashley coming out. Morales on the back end. Searchy going for a change. Morissette coming in. 1:45 left in Calgary's penalty.
He spins away from the check at the blue. Takes a look for a friend. Can't see any. Now she goes cross ice over to M.
This girl's everywhere in the ice right now. Neutral zone. Back in Sherwood zone.
Back to Abby. Abby spins away from the check. Down up.
Got away with one here.
Abby fires it in. Gwen with the save.
Sometimes those knucklers from center ice, they are troublesome.
Way through, yep.
That's right. Rollis up to Husmanis. Husmanis leading it all the way, just out of the reach of Ashley. Ashley comes up with it, down on her knees, going to pass it over to Mitchell coming off the bench. Mitchell's going to make a move, gets knocked down. Incidental contact. Ashley comes up with it. Less than a minute left in the penalty now. Good stick by Sherwood.
Sadie out to Sarah. Sail over to Ash.
Ash smash. Ooh, save, and a deflection, rebound. And a deflection.
Ash again. Quinn, rock solid.
Gwenny looking for somebody, anybody. Landers behind the net. Landers coming up on our close side here. There's Mitchell. Mitchell up to Landers. Landers back over to Mitchell, one-on-one. Mitchell, oh, good stick, good stick. Breaks that up. Mitchell's looking for some help, looking for some quiet ice. Reve's down low. Rawls coming in.
Ooh, Avery picks that one up. Avery coming out, getting checked. Finds a friend. Peyton sends it in.
Springer, Springer,
backhand over the net.
Just up and over, got lucky.
Battling hard for the ring. Power comes out with it. Kale's got it. Kale behind the net. Up the side.
50 seconds left in the third.
Bridget back to Kale.
Good move.
Oh, backhand. Saved by Gwen. Sent to the corner. Bridget picks it up.
Had it on that spin move.
Bridget loses it at the top of the ringette, but she picks it back up. Back behind the back over to Kale. Kale at the top. Didn't like it. Takes another look. Across the top. Bridgie backhand. Addie fires.
Rawls on the half board picks it up. 15 seconds left. Happy to dump it down and away. Everybody's looking for a change. Good stab, good stab. Running out of time. Maybe one last chance for a shot here.
That'll be the end of the third. Final shout out to some of the other sponsors. We got Auger Hollingsworth Personal Injury Lawyers, David Hollingsworth Professional Corp, and Malika Consulting. Thanks everyone for your sponsorship of the 2026 Canadian Ringette Championship Tournament.
46th annual this year, Earl.
46, is it?
46.
That's a lot of years. You've been here a couple times?
Couple times, yeah.
It's quite the rainy weather out there today.
It's weird, super weird. Polar vortex everywhere except lower mainland BC, it seems like.
Yeah.
Cherry blossoms are blooming. Calgary got smashed with a ton of snow. Did you guys get snow up there too?
Edmonton did too, yeah.
Ah, amazing, love it. It's 14 degrees here yesterday though, it was super nice.
It was nice yesterday, yeah. Not as much today.
While I barbecued 90 chicken breasts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it takes a village to make these tournaments work.
Sure does, sure does. Ooh, that was a great period on the shots for Sherwood. 21-19 shots.
Preston goes over to Avery. Avery dumps it in deep for Sarah. Sarah goes across the top, splits and gets checked hard. Calgary putting on the pressure. Ash with the look, Sarah with the screen, Sadie on the boards. Preston and Avery on deep. Ash takes a look, goes to the boards for Sadie. Sadie gets her twitch on. Back down to Ash, down to Sarah. Sarah drops for Ash. Ash across the top.
10 seconds shot clock.
Sadie coming around for a look now. Sadie across the top, drops for Sarah. Sarah fires it wide. In front, trying to get a reset, didn't work. Calgary's ring.
30-second violation. It's like demerits on your license. Gwenny looking for some help. A little miscommunication. Sherwood comes up with it.
Ash has got it. Ash comes around for a look, didn't like it. Going her forehand the other way. Ash at the top, takes a look, down low, fires. Gwen with a save.
Rolling ring. Anybody's ring yet? Morissette comes up with it for Calgary. Up to Percival in the neutral zone. Percival gonna fire it up to Brighter. Brighter's gonna eat it up. Let everybody get a change in. Brighter's dropping her for Heisey. Heisey with some speed, going for the shot. Right in that bread basket.
Right in the bread basket. All right, Avery coming out with it. Calgary putting on the pressure hard. Digging.
Great
Gets
stab.
Out the Case. Case up and in to Pay. Paid her along the boards. Couldn't get there first.
Ryder comes up with it for Calgary. Going the other way. A little bit of running and gunning here at the start of the fourth. Good battle. Eating her up. It's a coin toss. Sherwood comes up with it.
All right, here we go. Violet taking a look, goes over to Danae. Danae taking a look, back to Vi. Vi at the blue, up and in. Caesar down low in front.
Just out of her reach, so it was great play. Sturchy firing it up here to McKnight. McKnight looking for some help. Back over to Sturchy. Blue on Sturchy going in. Sturchy gets a shot off. Love when defensemen get that chance.
Yeah, betcha.
Drops her for McKnight. McKnight back over to Husmanis. Husmanis gets a little rip. Battling for it. Heisey.
Bridgie drops it back to Danae. Danae up, up to Caesar. Couldn't handle it. Calgary's checking in hard.
Sherwood comes up with it though.
Violet gives it to Bridgie. Bridgie back around. Caesar trailer. Gives it to
Oh,
Caesar
good
in front.
spot, good spot.
Goalie's ring.
Colin just came into that crease there on the far side there. That was a great play. Sherwood coming out with some tricks late in the fourth. That's awesome. Up to Susie. Susie fires it over to Reve. He's got a little bit of a step. Reve back and forth. Off the shin pad. Mitchell comes up with it on the half board. It's 12 seconds in shot clock. Mitchell, top, triangle, bouncing around. Backhand on that stick side again.
Up and over.
Great individual effort by Mitchell. Gets around to the top of the triangle, inside, outside, inside, and away you go. Puts you in the net with 6:42 left in the game. Calgary up 4-2.
Well placed shot. Preston gets us going here over to Avery. Avery back to press. Preston in. Mercedes couldn't handle it.
Landers all the way, D to D, over to Brighter. Brighter up.
Oh no. Preston's
Reve.
going to the sin bin for that.
A little bit of contact.
2 minutes for body.
I don't think the clock started either.
Oh no.
Wasn't it 6:24 when I called it? Yeah. Clock didn't start.
Preston, 2 minutes. She feels shame.
Shame.
2 more minutes, she'll be free.
Or less.
Or less.
See if the clock starts this time. Oh, there we
Yep,
go.
there we're going now.
First of all, along the half boards. Ashley looping back around low over to Faulkner. Faulkner battling. Faulkner back up in the neutral zone to Landers. Landers drops it down low to Ashley. Ashley gets it down to Brighter. Brighter over to Faulkner.
Oh, Danae's going to the sin bin for that. That didn't look like it felt very good.
Looked a little rough on that one.
Yep.
A little bang of the head maybe as well.
Yep. Looks like the head hit the ice.
I think it must be a boy thing when you're growing up. You learn to tuck your chin a lot more after you get punched in the nose, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe that's it.
No timeout called.
All right, the
Little
dreaded
timeout.
5-on-3 now in Calgary's favor. See what they can do with this advantage. What?
Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Oh, just timeout. I got you. A lot of hand signals going on down there.
I see that. I see that.
Sign language. So you guys are doing all big team meals too?
Oh, yes.
Parents, kids, all that?
Yeah, you betcha. Yeah.
Grandmas, grandpas, aunties, uncles too? Yep.
Feed them all. Feed the army.
Feed the army.
It's just, you're cooking for 20-some, right, for the kids and the coaches.
Yep.
It's just as easy to cook for 40 and then 50, like.
Yep.
So. So 1:37 left in Sherwood's first. We got Percival. Susie, I think, on the far side. Yep. And Mitchell down low.
Oh, looks like we're going maybe for the 4 minute. Yeah, it is a 4 minute for Danae. Coach is wondering why. Thought it was called 2, turns into 4, but whatever was said, that's what it
I don't know
is.
if you're going to win that argument very often.
Nope. All right, so Sherwood Park is short-handed for up to 4 minutes of the last 6
Percival
minutes.
blows the tire, still gets up. Quick shot by Susie. No trouble for Tendy there. Howie picks it up. Back down to Percival. Percival down over to Susie. Susie back up to Percival. Percival down low to Mitchell. A little bit too close to the crease. Percival up top. Over to Susie. Susie back up to Percival, a little bit bouncing ring, back over to Susie. Susie all the way across to Mitchell, back door. Very similar to Sherwood's goal on that 3-on-2. Tough to defend against that. Had the defenseman hide, trying to block it.
Wide open.
Mitchell on that back door puts her in, make it 5-2 with 5:26 left. Negates the first penalty. Leaves the 4-minute
major,
which is down to 3:26 still for Sherwood.
All right, Preston fires it in.
The battle down low on the side. Looks like still battling. Morissette comes up with it. Morissette drops it for Rollis. Rollis can skate behind the net. Trying to find somebody in the middle. McKnight's there. McKnight back over to Morissette. Morissette over to Rollis. Rollis picks it up over the blue line. Rollis trying to go far side on a soft backhand. Easily picked off by Sherwood. Sherwood gives it back. Husmanis drops on it, gives it back to Sherwood.
Back and forth we go. Bridget sends it out to Ash.
McKnight breaks it up. Picks it up over to Husmanis. Husmanis down low to Bex. Bex coming around side, behind the net, over to McKnight. Sherwood comes up with it on the half boards. Oh, Mighty McKnight comes away with it. Trying to go far side there. Oh, wide open. Broken play. Comes right back out front where McKnight was posted at the top and buries it.
Down low, up high, open. Nice
Sometimes
shot.
you got to be lucky to be good.
That was a nice shot. Rifle.
4:17 left. 6-2 Calgary. Still 2:17 on that 4-minute to Sherwood.
Major penalty still stands. What are we waiting for now?
Now we're 2 minutes, I guess. Now we dropped her to 2 minutes on the penalty.
Oh, it was two.
I'm not sure.
Two 2-minute minors then it must have been. Instead of a major? I don't know.
I don't know. Susie putting on the brakes in the blue line. Landers help her out. Landers going to fire it over to Percival. Percival's going to drop her down low to Susie. Sherwood comes up with it. Howie can't touch it. It's on both sides. Sherwood comes away with it. There you go. Good patient play.
Stevens up to M. M back into Ash. Ash at the boards, back up to Sadie. Sadie takes a spin. Line change. Back to Abby. Abby looking for a friend. Can't find one. Abby in behind now. She'll come up the boards. Down low for Peyton. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now she does. Peyton fires blocked.
Sturchy comes up with it. On that boards up over to Ashley. Ashley gets it. Far side all the way over to Howie. Howie's in below the ringette line. Going to come up with it. Fire it below the net. Sherwood's going to come up with it. 2.5 left in the game.
Abby coming out, looking for McLaren. She does. Back up. Kale. The blue line fighting for it. Kale comes out with it. Kale Preble. Spins across the top, takes a look, fires. Misses the corner.
Penalty's over, back to full strength. Howie up in the neutral zone. Rollis picks it up. Rollis down low to Faulkner. Didn't get there.
Kale over to Vi. Vi along the boards, couldn't get there.
Husmanis comes up with it. Right back into Sherwood's hands.
Avery Day dumps it in deep for Case. Case to the corner. Fighting for it. Calgary comes out with it.
D to D, far side. Rollis comes up with it. Looking back over to Morissette. Nobody there. Rollis is waiting patiently. Fires it back over to McKnight. McKnight picks it up. Goes far side under backhand. Drops her over to Avery. Avery looking for some help. Top of the triangle. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drops it back to McKnight. McKnight with a quick shot. Good save.
Bridget comes out with it. Bridget zigs and zags. Releases out to the neutral zone for Case. Case has it. Case 2 checking her. She dumps it in. Trying to get it to Ash. It'll be Gwen's ring.
Didn't see it, must have been tied up along the boards here.
Yeah.
Coming up in the last minute of play. Landers drops her for Morissette. Morissette's going to go for a little bit of a skate.
To neutral zone, Ash finds it, sends it up to Bridgie. Bridgie at the blue, drops it in for Case. Case taking a walk in and fires! Finds the far side. Case, Bridget, Ash.
Hardest save to make. 18 inches off the ice, folks. Just inside the post. 48 seconds left. 6-3. Calgary over Sherwood. Sturchy starts off here for Calgary. Free ring over the blue line to Percival. Percival going to drop below the ringette line. Go for a little bit of a skate. Drops her back over to Susie. Susie along the half boards. Susie hard shot over to Rivet out of her reach. Howie's going to pick it up and support. Back over to Percival. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Percival's going to fire from way out, just a bit outside. Still looking for that reset. Oh, Sherwood does come up with it. 18 seconds left in the game.
Violet coming up for one last hurrah. Caesar. Caesar at the neutral zone, drops it in for Addie Marks. Addie to Caesar. Caesar fires. Going in for save.
It's a good hard shot, good hard save right at the end.
That'll be the end of it.
Pretty good game back and forth. I don't know if the score is very indicative of the gameplay. It was real close, back and forth. Got lucky on a couple posts.
Yeah, got into penalty trouble on both sides.
Good ring movement. Late in the day,
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
And everybody lives for another day tomorrow. Who do you have tomorrow?
2 more.
Yeah, 2 more. Twice more into the fray tomorrow.
The Park plays Team BC tomorrow at 9:45, and the Laurentides Quebec at 6:45.
Okay, so we've got Laurentides first, and then we've got...
Work 'em hard, hey? The Laurentides work 'em hard.
Oh, yeah, we'll try, we'll try. Who the heck do we have after that? Who's our afternoon game?
You've played Scotia?
Force.
Oh, yeah.
Eastern Ontario Force. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we got them yesterday. Tied them.
Yep. Yeah, it's early. Lots of ringette left. Anybody's game. So both teams put on a heck of an effort this late second day in here. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure, Earl.
Pleasure working with you.
Best of luck rest of the way.
Yeah, best of luck
Thanks,
for you
Mr.
too.
Brett. Get some rest tonight. We're going to need you tomorrow on the camera.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Cameraman.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a great night. We'll catch you all tomorrow.